Let's get Dan Deming in here. Okay, Dan, time to get serious. Managing Director at KKM Financial. How we trading Amazon?
The horses are on the track, Oliver.
That's right.
Tell you. Yes, I think that when you look at this stock, you'd have to say that the momentum in place is something that you probably do not want to fade at this juncture, given the fact that it has recovered nicely and now is just shouting distance away from taking out its all-time high of 3,531 as a closing high, and that was back in September of 2020. So, you're seeing various aspects of the trend here within Amazon continuing to show strength. From the technical standpoint, I think you're seeing some strength, and also certainly relationships, as Michael just pointed out, are strengthening their case. And you're seeing the rotation as well back into some of these FANG names, and I think that that's going to continue here, particularly as we see the shift in the rate environment, particularly the last couple of days.
Okay. Hey, Dan, looking at how Amazon has been just range bound, I mean, do you, can you trade a $3,500 stock, in a range and make money, or does this thing have to have a direction?
It's funny that you say that, Oliver, because I was looking at different ways to try to reduce the overall cost of exposure here, because you are dealing with a very expensive stock, and then you got wide strikes. So, this is there's a larger cash outlay here when you look at trying to trade this. Because of the fact that it's such a pricey stock. So, I think that ultimately, though, just the way that it's kind of trending right now, and the way that it has the potential here to take out the high from September, and it's already taken out the high that we did see in the end of April. It did that yesterday. So, I think that there's still further upside. And if you look from the June 1st just through the middle of June, we're seeing it up almost 10%, I believe. It's or just under 10%. So, this is something that I don't think you want to play for a range, is my point. I think that if we do see a breach of 35.31, a close above that you could see this thing really spike higher. And I think so playing that momentum, I think, is the way to go here. And it's a pretty straightforward trade example today. And that's a short-dated call spread, the 3,500, 3,700 call spread in July. So basically 1 month from today, since expiration is today. And, if this momentum continues, then this thing would definitely reach 3,700 pretty quickly if we continue to see the trend that's currently in place. Okay.
So, Dan, thinking about the approach here, I mean, the timeline of kind of testing Amazon's ability to levitate. What happens if we start moving through 36? I mean, does the rest of the market just go with that? I mean, what if this Amazon move continues that we've got in the last couple of days?
Yeah, that's Oliver. You are seeing a little bit of a decoupling here between the different, indexes. When you look at, as you pointed out, when you were talking, I think to either Tom or Michael, about the fact that the disparity the last couple of days between the Russell and the NASDAQ, and not even that, you're seeing a disparity between the Dow. Certainly the NASDAQ has taken over the reins here the last few days, and really over the last month, as interest rates have moderated, and again, the growth aspects of the NASDAQ are benefiting from the idea that rates are going to be lower for longer. So I think that it's potential that it could lead it higher, but right now the rotation, the momentum is firmly in the place of these tech names that were leading the market for much of the last couple of years, lost some of the momentum over the last 6 months as rates kind of adjusted. Now we're seeing rates flatten out again. We're seeing the yield curve flatten significantly, and that's having a huge impact on various sectors within the market. But it's certainly, I think, overall, that trend is positive for the tech sector, and that you're seeing the benefit of that. And Amazon is squarely the leader there. So, once again, if we break above 35.31, a closing high, and that could even happen today, I think that you're going to see continued upside momentum here. Okay.
Dan, good stuff. Really like the perspective, and momentum still today. It is outperforming again.
Yeah.
Amazon up about 0.25%. NASDAQ trying to push higher as well, even with the Russell getting dragged again. So we are seeing some degree of yesterday's dynamic play out again. Thank you, Mr. Deming. Good stuff as always.